Hello everybody, Hidden Flame is back again. So we're going to head over to this haven, I guess. The hell's going on here? Huh. Interesting. I'll be grabbing the pre-Christmas presents as I go. I picked up a few around the... Yay! Salvage is good. You've been nice, have I? Have I really been nice? You hear mystical chanting. Find Anna. Okay, I'm invisible. Hopefully. Okay. There she is. Hold! I surrender. Or whatever foulness you work for. Who was it? Taggart? Dust? Who sent you? You mean the slave master shut his operation down? You did? Why? I suspect... I suspect for the same reasons your crazed, violent-prone cult is trying to. We are not a cult. We're just... No, you're right. These particular shepherds think themselves as one, but you judge them too harshly. Crazed and violent, that describes most wardeners. I have been trying to change that to direct the purposes towards something better than merely recovering through magical artifacts from the carnival's trash bins. It's just been taking a while. And you, tell me of your purpose. Why have you come? Your father sent me. Tread carefully when speaking of my father. He is long dead, and his passing was unkind in its circumstances. No, he's waiting for you at the compound, Antebellum. How did you know that name? My father called me that when I was only a child. When your best friend in the whole world was a tireless Spike? I know. He's alive, Anna. My father is dead, Hidden Flame. That I'm sure. How you and he came up with these things of me, though, I do not know, and would have answers. I will meet with this monarch. I have affairs to settle with the shepherds first. But I will be at the compound when you return to it. Okay, see you there. You have a nice little base here. Easy enough. This is what I get for being invisible. Which is nice. They're staring at me, Hidden Flame, and I'm not with the normal unease reserved for a shepherd, but with a of recognition, Anna. They've seen the monarch's paintings. They know you're his daughter. If you must know, my father died in the asylum shortly after the Emperor sent us to the First Ward. He went insane with me from the iniquities he found here, and shortly after that the seers dragged him away. Orphaned in the ruins, I went native. You have a nice little look about you. That's really cool. Whoever you're taking me isn't my father, but I can see that some part of you wants him to be. And I choose to believe that that's born out of compassion, not some baser agenda. Whether the case, no one escapes the asylum, Hidden Flame. This is either a trap or a prologue to something far more sinister. You would do good to prepare yourself for what happens next. Calvin Scott escaped from the asylum, you know. I stand corrected. The famous Calvin Scott seems to be the exception to every rule. I've worked hard to get you here, Anna. We can do this. Let's get it over with. We'll be fine. Oh, okay. This will be interesting. There's an unnatural tension in the air. Cold emanation of an event-gathering moment. I don't like where this is going. Maybe Joker was right. Don't trust anyone. Oh, maybe I should turn that off. My beautiful Antebellum, is it really you? What twisted deception is this? You're not my father. While you labored on with those portraits of me, what do you think you painted on? What do you mean? Why look at me with disdain? You think you're my father, then think on his face. You're wrong, my lord. God, I can't read that fast enough. I will not... What? I will have to read what it said. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of talk. My beautiful Antebellum, is that really you? What twisted deception is this? You're not my father. While you labored on all those portraits of me, did you once think to paint yourself? What do you mean? Why look on me with such disdain? Why deem this reunion so foul or fueled by deceit? If you think that you're my father, then think of his face. It does not match your own, Monarch. What's wrong, my lord? Is it unraveling for you now, the consequences of such a mismatched visage? Good. Now tell me who you really are. You will mind your tongue, daughter. I have suffered so much to find you. You will not leave here until you call me again. That will never come to pass. Can you hear the voices too? I am the monarch of the... Wait, no. Who am I? What are these? Paint stains on my fingers. An apparition. He is possessed. You refuse to recognize me, girl. Okay, whatever. I'm dying in flame. These are my last wishes. It may seem quite mad to you, and it will seem so to the others in the compound. But they know me long. But they have known me long that way. But they have known me long that way these days. But tell Anna that she is my Palatine. The throne of the compound will pass to her now. You're doing this because you still have fragments of her as your daughter in your memory. Of course I do. I have played host to the apparition for so long. To look at her is to feel a loss I cannot reconcile with my own memories. But she is strong and forthright and dear to me still, even without the ties of blood. She will be a better leader for the compound than I have ever been. I have a feeling that Hetman will not like your last command. Then I make one more. You will find a way to enforce it. Oh, wow. The Monarch was possessed by an apparition of Anna's father, which explained his erratic behavior. A behavior that turned violent when Anna refused to recognize his parental claim. During the ensuing conflict, the apparition detached itself from the Monarch and fought us once more. A ghostly spirit whose longing for a reunion turned into an insane bloodthirst. The dying Monarch, feeling a lingering attachment to a daughter he never had, and full of sorrow that at all that had occurred, bequeathed to Anna the throne of the compound, naming her its Palatine, a title that requires no ties of blood. Cool. That's weird. It was just like a bunch of stuff. So now what? Hetman, maybe? I'm going to level up first, though. 2 enhancements. Okay. Let's get that going. Because I have these. Doesn't really help, but okay. I have a bunch of these things. Can't even use these things. Well, I could. I guess I have to speak to Hetman or Anna. No? Okay. Oh, hang on. I have enough merits. I can actually get another part of the set I'm building. Okay, so what am I looking for? Defiant Barrage. There we are. Okay, so what we got? I went with the big one. Recharge chance 4 plus status protection. Accuracy damage, endurance, accuracy damage, recharge. Bam. Okay. Oh! That had me worried for a second. Damage put 2%. So these will level with me through the entire game. These are uniques, which are really nice. Okay. So I need another 100 of these merits. Okay, so it wasn't Hetman. The Westerman building? I don't know what that is. Billy? No. Who do I talk to? Oh, Nadia. Don't feel bad about that you didn't get the people out of the hidden flame. First Ward works in the strange rules. Maybe we're following them now. You did good, child. And the Lows are pleased with you. And yet, they were also learned that the nun had suspected an apparition as some more deranged puppet master being the whole behind this whole rag bag. Perhaps the vortex is making them stronger, dulling our senses to them. I'll just have to rethink it in a trance brought on by lemonade overload. Anna is the key now. She is the Palantina of the compound. If you get the rest of the lost warders to recognize her authority instead of Hepman's, she'll be able to free the carnival troopers. I've got a sinking suspicion, girl, that we'll see each other soon again. The spirits say that you're closer to what it is that you need to do, but they don't say what it is you need to do. It is still a good sign, Hidden Flame. I am glad you came to old Nadia for answers. You ready to help Anna legitimize her throne? Palatine, really? Very good, child. She's already taken up residence in the old Monarch's throne room. But the headman keeps a watchful eye on her every movement. For now, it is he that truly controls the Survivor compound. Okay, fine. I guess we'll take care of this. Can I just, kill Hetman and be done with it? Hidden Flame, I was hoping you would show up. My throne is still considered the lip service of a dead man. But here in the First Ward, that's sometimes enough. I can only do so much as Palatine of the compound until I have solidified my position in the eyes of the people. The Hetman rallies his saber so loudly that no one dares oppose him directly. He allows my signature on only mundane affairs. But that's where my current power stops. I'll need the agency of my friends to do anything more. And there is so much work to be done yet. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. As you've seen it, the compound is a fragile bastion against the myriad evil running amok the First Ward. Though the Hetman will not admit it, he will need to be fostering more alliances with those around us, not alienating the ones we already had. The Carnival Light will not protect us again until we heal that schism that has risen between us. And we cannot heal the schism until my sovereignty is recognized. It's chess now with Hetman, and I think I found my next move. The Forlorn live below us in the tunnels beneath the compound. They are former ghouls who have had their minds restored through the effects of Dr. Helix and other brave souls at the Battle of Neutropolis. They are a pitiful folk, the Forlorn, trapped by their own now desiccated frames, remembering every hideous act they committed in the red-minded madness of their former affliction. They are pariahs. Even in the First Ward, they will make powerful friends. Find the Hetman and convince him to let you enter the tunnels and speak to the Forlorn. He will bluster and mock my efforts to parley with them, but he will not deny you. The compound is afraid of the Forlorn, thinking them monsters, and perhaps undoubtedly so. But if word got out that the Hetman denied your helping in dealing with them, he would lose fate. Either way, I edge closer to the seat of my birthright. Okay, I'll go speak to him. My thanks, Hidden Flame. The Hetman will no doubt consider this a political maneuver. And he wouldn't be entirely wrong about that. But the Forlorn do present a problem to the compound. He'll listen to you. I don't know. Why did the door close? See, it doesn't close on its own. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. Hetman. I wonder what a hetman is. Because you keep calling him the hetman. Hidden Flame, have you come to convince me to let your carnal friends go again? The Palatine already made that command. You're still ignoring it. I only command that I am ignoring is the last one given to the Monarch who wasn't right in his mind. I don't trust that girl. I do not trust how she magically appeared, and I'm beginning not to trust you, Hidden Flame. Speak your mind or go back to the gumbo. The Palatine says you've been having trouble with the Forlorn. And let me guess, you want to help me out. Wait, silly me, let's say that again with the color obvious turned on. The so-called Palatine wants to make a gesture. Turn that on. Gesture both me and the people of the last word by helping out with the ghoul problem. And you're her running dog that making it all transpires. And you're going to look like a fool for declining my help. I do need to listen. I do need the help. Listen. These Forlorn aren't like any ghouls you have encountered before. They are more disciplined, able to show a measure of tactical acumen on the battlefield. If you're detecting a hint of admiration in my voice, that is because you're missing the point completely. The Forlorn are still monsters. Don't forget that. The fact that you can think only makes them worse. I can handle them. Good to hear, because the last recon patrol I sent out to check on them certainly couldn't. They went into the tunnels outside the compound and vanished. Wait, you were sending recon portals into the Forlorn tunnels in the first place? Wait, why were you doing that? Remember when I said we first met, Hidden Flame? The dust was poking their nose around too close to the compound, and I had you deal with it? Same story here. It's called keeping tabs on your enemy, genius. While you're playing fetch for that the ineffectual, high-talking little shepherd girl, I'm still making sure we are all protected. Here, the recon patrol had a portable tracer beacon with them. This TAC scanner will hone on their trail. Find whatever's left of my people and take care of any Forlorn you encounter. Sure. You don't have to be such a dick, Hetman. Enter the tunnels, okay. There we are. I was getting worried for a second. I'm a recon hero. Turn that on. Find the beacon soldiers. Oh man, this might be a big one. You know, let's see how we do. Let's adjust this a little bit. I figured it was probably something like that. This isn't too bad. For the moment. I don't trust Hetman, but I feel like he's doing his best. Like, he's not a villain, per se, but the way it looks, he's going about it the wrong way. You know, good intentions and all that. Gads. Really? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I kind of expected that one to happen. It looks like this is going to be a long mission, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We will do it next time. And with that, I don't even know where the hell I am. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.